Hey, this is Jermaine Morgan, and you're watching Jermaine Morgan TV. In today's lesson, I want to talk about something. Matter of fact, I want to ask you a question. Do you think you've maximized the potential of every lick you know how to play as a bass player, or even as a musician, depending on who all is watching this video today? I wanted to do something I wanted to talk about, as you've seen in the title, same lick, different speed. Now, it's funny how we're always trying to expand our knowledge, learn a new lick, a new riff, a new chop, whatever you want to call it. And we're always trying to add something, just to be able to pull out whenever we want to use it, or just to have it kind of in the reserve if we want to use it, or make it part of our vocabulary or the way we speak, that type of thing. But have you ever considered maybe some of the stuff that you know you haven't maximized the potential of? Now, I'm going to get into a little bit of that in today's lesson, so stay tuned and check it out. And again, just kind of staying with the whole theme of checking out stuff that you have already in your catalog. Now, this is the lick I've had for years in my catalog. I kind of take it and use variations of it. And that's another thing we're going to kind of get into, is using some variations of the same lick, using some different speeds for the same lick. And like this, for instance, I'll show you how I use this particular lick in this groove. Lick. Okay, and so that already sounds like a lot going on, right? It can kind of sound like a lot going on, but as we move forward in the lick, you're going to see, okay, there's a lot more to this lick than we might be exploring. Okay, and so just to get started, what we're doing, we're starting on the 5, on the octave 5, on that G. Start on that high G, chromatic down, so, all right, G, F sharp, F, to that E, to the C, pentatonic down. Same thing, we repeated an octave down. So it's the same thing down an extra octave, down 2 octaves. So same thing twice. I'm gonna do it again. Minor pentatonic. And then we land on the C. Okay? And so that's basically all we're doing with this lick. Okay, and so this is basically the same groove that we learned with this track when we did this probably months ago now, when we went through this track and we learned this groove. Okay, and notice the way that I'm doing it. I'm sliding into it. And I'm sliding to the lick on the string above. And so that's the hardest part, is getting it. I'm not going to even call that hard. It's just making sure we work that up to speed. Okay, do it with me. We're going to do it real slow because I really need you to move with me in this lesson. Hopefully you got your bass out, I would hope. Okay, so do this lick with me. We're going to play it together. I want to make sure you get it up to speed because you're going to really need to play this up to speed for the next part. So we're going to do it really slow. So 1, 2, 3. We're sliding into it. 4, 1. Got it? All right, let's do it again, and we're gonna slow it down even slower just to make sure you got it. And we're gonna start speeding it back up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2, 3, do it again. 4, and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3, and you can do the grace note 2 and 1. 2 and 3, speed it up, 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. The grace note is optional. 3, 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3. Now I'll make the note shorter, and 1 and 2 and 3. Shorten the notes, 4 and 1. You with me? 2 and 3 and shorten the notes. 2 and 3 and 4, speed it up. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Speed it up. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4, speed it up. 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 2 and 3 and 4. I know some of you right now, I'm probably losing some of you, but that's okay. That's the way we work these licks and these lines up to speed, and eventually where I want you to get, because this was the actual speed of the lick right here. Let's play it in context. Now, what you're seeing now, that lick that started out, probably for some of you, it was too fast when it was at that speed earlier. Now, you might be feeling like, oh man, that ain't fast at all. Now that we've speeded past that, now what you do in your own practice time, you keep speeding that and you keep working that lick, and eventually you'll get to the point where you'll be able to do this. And this is where I'm going with the second part of this lesson, is you want to be able to play it in double time. Yeah, it might sound crazy, but yeah, that's what you want to be able to do, is play it in double time. Now, you'll find when you do this in double time, you won't start the lick in the same place, because it's going to be half of the speed that you played the last time. So here's what we'll do with it. Play the same lick, half time. Start over. So you see what we got going on here. We're basically doubling up on the lick. We're doubling up on the speed of it, and we know that it's going to take half of the time to play that lick. And the thing about it, you have to figure out how to make that lick land in the groove where you want it to land. So on. And it's basically the same lick. And so that's what I'm saying. A lot of times we miss out on good licks because we don't explore all the options of that lick in terms of, okay, am I speeding it up? Now, if this snippet has been helpful to you, remember, there's a full lesson available on JermaineMorgan.net for the monthly members. If you are a monthly member, you already know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you know what to do. Just go ahead and sign up and become a monthly member. And check it out. Before you run off, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this lesson, and let me know if you checked out the website, or if you are a monthly member already, leave a comment below. Let me know who's watching these videos. It's always good to hear from you guys. I try to respond back as much as I can, and I do appreciate the positive comments that you guys give me as far as feedback. Like it, share it with somebody that might need this information. So remember, you have more at your fingertips than you know. Just use the stuff you already have available to you and build your own vocabulary from that. Listen, this has been Jermaine Morgan. I appreciate you watching. I will see you guys on next week. I'm out. Peace.